Welcome back, friends. We are back on the mega farm today. We managed to get a lot mowed, hayed, and windrowed, but the windrows are pretty big, as you can see. And I really don't want to take the time to go through and windrow it again. So we picked up a new baler, and we're going to bale it all up really quickly because that's the width this baler will work at. All right, let's go. Let's get to baling here because we got to get this field plowed so that we can turn it into grass. I am going to change up tactics a little bit on here. There we go. Now we're going with some speed. So originally, you know what? Hang on one second. Let me make sure that I have on auto drop. Turn on auto drop. There we go. All right, turn that help window back off. So I was going to keep this as a grass field. I think that with the way things are going, we're going to just go ahead and end up doing a lot more corn on the next harvest because I think we'll get to one more harvest. And I probably should have done it to begin with and just done at least one of those big grass fields as corn instead of as grass to take care of the cows, because really the cows aren't making us that much money compared to the corn. So we're gonna actually, I think, maybe get rid of all of the grass fields towards the end. Wow, that is a very bright little plant there. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of all the grass fields and just do corn. And I'm going to work on piling up a bunch of hay and silage until we get to the next harvest. That way, hopefully, we'll have enough for the cows to keep going with. Reproduction's at about 40% right now on the cows, so we've got a while until we fill up more and need a lot more feed for them. So I'm hoping it'll work out okay. But we got quite a while anyways, because we're actually not even at our current corn harvest for the crop that's in. So I'm really kind of like worrying about things way in advance, and I don't need to be. It's just been a little bit of time since I've been on here, and I actually thought we were much closer to the field that we had the wheat in that I need to replant here shortly was actually a cornfield, not a wheat field. But that's going to stay wheat for the chickens that we have for now, even though the chickens have been kind of letting us down too. I'm not seeming to get too many eggs from them. I've still only got about 500 chickens in there right now, though. So as that population keeps growing, hopefully they'll start really cranking out some eggs for us. It seems strangely slow for the size of the chickens or amount of the chickens that are in there compared to what I'm used to on other chicken coops. I don't know. Maybe that one produces slower. I kind of doubt it because that would be a weird thing to be changed on a mod, but who knows. So I'm going to get this all baled up and we'll go from there. I don't know if it'll be this episode. I hope it will be. We're getting pretty close to needing to sell our cake. All the cake that we have produced so far, we are at a really high sale price right now. But it actually says that it's going up, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, and as soon as it says it's going back down, we're going to sell all that off, because I've got a ton of cake ready to sell, and that should give us a really nice boost to our profit here. I might also go ahead and there's a couple of used items in the shop that would be a little bit handy. There's a used lumber trailer and another used semi-truck. So we could have a full-fledged lumber truck ready to go for our next expansion, because I'm thinking that's going to be the next thing too on here is expanding even further. And even though it's way faster to do the tree devour mod or devour trees and just chip everything up, I might be doing some more logging, just kind of because, and partly because too, looking at all the numbers after I finished that on the last video I put out, it's going to be tough selling wood chips on here for a great price. We can do it. If we sell them in January, I should be able to make way more off of our wood chips than off of selling the lumber. And all of the lumber I have cut might be just getting wood chipped. I could also just put up a lumber mill, I suppose. And I could just cut the trees down and drag them into the mill. I mean, we might do that. We'd make more money no matter what off of that than either selling them as wood chips or as lumber. We might have to go that route. I think the next expansion we're going to do, though, is going to cost about $1 million because there's a bunch of land I'd like to buy up, and to buy all that land up is going to be about $1 million. So we could do it right now. It's just a matter of time because I've already got to finish this field off, get this field done, get it planted with grass, and then get our wheat field planted back again with wheat next month. So we'll see exactly how this works out. But let me go ahead and finish getting this all baled up, and once I'm coming around to picking up all the bales, I think I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so something happened with my mic when I was recording everything, and it came out sounding like this for some reason. So unfortunately, we don't have the original voiceover on the rest of the video. I am going to cut it down a little bit, well, a lot for you. So we got all the baling done. I came back through, picked everything up, and I ended up finding here that the sale price was probably going to be up for the next day and probably end up being at the best. So we called it a night and skipped ahead towards the next day. And I thought the mic was working, but you know, things happen. So I spent a little bit of time just kind of going around the farm doing chores because I had to wait until all of the cake could actually come out of the factories so I could take it up and sell it in one go because I didn't really want to kind of spread it out throughout the day. I wanted that one really big sale, you know? That one massive sale you get sometimes in FS22 where it makes it just feel like everything you did was perfect and right, and it just clicks. So, waited until we could finally get up there. I got the little Rumbler van loaded up with a absolutely insane amount of cake that should never be able to fit into even a semi. And we finally get up to sell, and we sold a ton. I mean, we end up making a lot of money. So with like a $34 million sale price, 33 million, whatever it came out to being exactly, I mean, I had to do something, right? Now, it did take me a little bit of time to figure exactly what I wanted to do. I did do a little bit more chores and stuff, but then finally figured we were going to buy the entire map. So I went ahead and bought everything. The only thing I didn't do is plot 61, that tiny little sliver that has the factories and stuff on it, which I'm probably gonna end up buying because we still have to take all the stones off of that new field that I just made. And that does have the gold production facility. So I'm thinking we'll buy the gold production and we'll buy that up because I already have a ton of lime. And although maybe some of those stones will go to lime too, and you know, I can always sell the lime off, I kind of want to try out the gold production facility. So next episode, we're probably going to be buying gold production and picking up all those stones, probably getting that whole plot seeded too, because the workers can pick up the stones and seed. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and happy gaming.